Alright. We got everything going?
Sorry about that, man. I was in a...
Nah, man, you gotta get your business. I could kind of tell they're trying to lowball your ass, man. Fuck them motherfuckers, man.
Omar's got your back from all the way in El Paso.
100%. No, I know how much it costs for like just to like haul that big old van over there to do all that labor and everything like that. And you know what? You charge an affordable rate. I'll tell you that right now. Everything, man. Just for like 1 or 3 rooms for like 110. Shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
This episode's been sponsored by Shepard's Cleaning Service, carpet cleaning. Please call. Hey, do you have a phone number?
Area code 512-317-4846. Yep.
There you go, baby. If you want a nice and clean Shepard's carpet clean, that's the place to go, baby. Finally, we got our first ad. And you know what? We're not even gonna charge. We'll give you that one for free. That's how we are, Lando.
Yeah, man. Shit. Supporting local businesses, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're doing.
Even if you're in Minnesota and listening right now, you fucking call Austin up.
For me to tell you no.
Yeah, it's still local to us.
We don't service that area.
Don't bring that cheap rate and shit like that out there to Lando. Fuck that, man. Lando doesn't get off his ass for at least 100. I'll tell you that shit right now.
Goddamn right, man.
Welcome to the All Regerts podcast, a podcast about regrets with Omar Gonzalez and Sam Narani.
And in case you guys know, that voice in the background is Lando, my buddy and good old friend, stand-up comic Lando Shepard, with me and Sam here on the All Regrets podcast, a podcast about regrets. First of all, Lando, man, how you been, brother, man? I haven't seen you in a minute, dog.
Man, I've been living this thing called life, brother. I've been living.
Damn. And you've been out there, like I said, with your carpet business, man, just going out there working like crazy, huh, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man.
I'm curious, has business picked up for you since you've left and stuff like that, brother? Or has it been kind of like about the same?
We're up 40%, man.
Damn. Man, dude, I guess a lot of people are just not getting carpet cleanings around at this time, huh?
Hey, we're up 40%.
Oh, you're up 40%. Oh, shit. Hell yeah, man. You know what? Don't even call. You can't even fucking get through.
But keep trying. Yeah. Operators are waiting by eagerly.
Go online, man. Go online and set an appointment that way. Yeah, man. Good dope sales, man. Good dope sales itself.
And you, Sam, how have you been, buddy, man? I haven't spoken to you in about a couple weeks.
I've been drinking a lot. Passes the time.
Damn alcoholic.
I know. It's not really a problem because I'm still paying the bills, you know?
Yep. It's not a problem till you hit rock bottom, huh?
Exactly. I'm waiting. You know, I got time.
Alcoholics go to them goddamn meetings. You just drunk.
It's like, why would I get a double mastectomy if I don't have breast cancer? You know?
I can dig it.
It's not a problem. I can
sense.
Keep drinking.
That makes sense if you don't think about it.
See, it's even better when you don't think about your problems. Easy. No problems.
Denial is always one of those things that I truly appreciate when it comes to, like, ignoring your problems. But isn't that like a step, though? Like, isn't denial, like, I know you have to recognize a problem before you can solve a problem and stuff like that, but, like, the denial phase, you could just keep that into perpetuity, right?
Well, I figured once you figure out the problem, you've blown your denial phase, right? Like, you're done with that phase. You move past it.
You move past it. You definitely move past it. Because you recognize what it is. Denial is basically just avoiding it. Just avoid it.
Yeah, don't even look at it. Don't acknowledge it.
Who cares about that lump?
I'm just having a drink. You know?
Right. Everybody has a third ball.
It makes me more manly.
Not just me. Shit, I'm not unique. I'm not special. Everybody has it. Omar has a third ball. But what you was gonna say? I'm sorry, man. You know I can talk.
La. I was curious about, like, cause I remember one story I gave over here was the time that I was drank so much I woke up in the middle of the emergency room, or like in the middle of the C scan, the CAT scan and everything like that.
Damn.
And I want to say that's not my only I got drunk and I fucked up story and everything. But you, Lando, you've been pretty sober, right?
I've been clean, man, for over 18 months now, sir. Thank you very much.
I'll drink to that. Congratulations.
I've been clean and serene for 18 months plus, man. It's amazing, bro.
What kind of motivated you to become like a sober person, man? Like, what was that moment of clarity, as they say?
Well, I hit my rock bottom. Everybody hits their own bottom. I hit mine. And I just got sick and tired, man. I just called a person who I had helped, and he told me where to go, and I went there, man. I've been clean ever since, man. I've just been, working this program, man. Just, working the steps, got me a sponsor. Finding me, man. That's what I really did, man. I found me. I was telling Sam earlier, man. I love me today. You know what I'm saying? When I was drinking and getting high, man, I didn't love me. I was afraid of me. I was afraid of what other people would think of me if I just be me. And now, I don't know if it's because I'm getting older. I really don't give a fuck if people don't like me. Because I'm a good person. I don't kick cats. I don't beat up bums. I don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm an awesome person. To know me is to love me. That's how I feel. If you don't, then fuck it. Shit.
Were you afraid of you because you didn't know who you were, or did you see the things? This is going back to denial. Did you see the problem things in yourself and go, I don't really want to deal with that shit?
No, it was the fact that I was telling you outside is the fact that I was trying to please everybody else except for me, and that's what made me miserable. Is when I would be that crutch for someone. Like my mom or my sister or my brothers or my kids, even my kids, man, when it seemed like I couldn't satisfy them, I was down. And they were like, what the fuck am I doing? That's their own fucking problem, man. And then I was like, man, I gotta make me happy. And now that I'm making me happy, everybody around me seems to be happy. And if they're not happy, they feel the energy from me and they want to be miserable. So they take their miserable ass somewhere else. I'm saying, because I'm going to be happy. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn. I'm going to be happy whether I'm eating $100 steak or whether I'm eating an egg sandwich. I don't give a shit, man.
This kind of reminded me of a story. Like back, this is like I said, back when I was working overnight at Denny's, man, we used to have like homeless people come in like all the time. Yeah, but there's one I remember, man, that I never forgot, which was this homeless guy, kind of like a white, looked like one of those like old school like magicians, had like a hat and everything like that. He was like, it was kind of like a Toothless Joe type of character. He would come in and he would sit down, and I was just like, I'm like, oh, this motherfucker's gonna rob me or something like that, or like just like running the tab, or gonna be here for like 6 hours. I'm already going in with my preconceived notions. So I go up to him and he asked me,
Precious bastard.
What's up?
I said, you precious bastard.
Hey, man, when you're being a server sometime at a Denny's does that to you, bro. You profile real quick. Nah, but like he sat down and he would he would just tell me, I was like, all right, go ahead and look at the menu. He says, nah, I already know what I want. I'm like, all right, what do you want? Give me an iced tea, give me a steak, medium rare, and some shrimp. Shrimp with some mashed potatoes, and I'm good. And I'm just thinking, well, that's $22 that I'm not going to get on my tab that I have to freaking cover. So I put in the ticket and everything like that, and then he ate his food. And then afterwards, like, he left, and he said, like, the money's on the table, and I went to check the money was on the table. He left me the $22, and he left me, like, another $15. And he would come in, like, every 2 weeks and order the exact same thing. Steak, shrimp, iced tea. Until I asked him one time, I'm like, dude, why do you come in and just, like, order steak and shrimp, like, every single time? And he just looks at me and tells me, because every once in a while in my life, I just want steak and shrimp. And I'm just like, damn. Like, he was just so happy with that one fucking meal. He go through all the shit that he goes through in his freaking daily life, but he has that one thing that's gonna make him happy, man. It's like, and that's like keeps him going, and it's just like he's looking forward to doing that, like, steak and shrimp meal, even at a Denny's, bro. Like, I just looked at it, it was just like, dude, I want to be as happy like as you were, like, one day, like, or something like that. Just look forward to something and just be like, be happy.
Yeah, it's like having your personal stick and carrot, you know, that you dangle in front of yourself and go, you know what? Every couple weeks, I get to treat myself to whatever. And that's the point. Like, I hated going to work, but I would have candy. I'm like, I'll buy myself some candy, and I feel better about having to do a job I hate, you know?
I love my job. It's probably a piece of shit to a lot of people, but I fucking love what I do. I'm an expensive janitor.
Dude, if you can love what you would do, it doesn't even matter what you do. You could be cleaning toilet bowls with your toothbrush.
I've had customers come in while I'm cleaning and you know, I'm listening to my music and I'm cleaning and they're waiting. I'm like, what's going on? Did I miss something? They're like, no, but you look so peaceful.
Well, why'd you bother me?
Because people are dicks, that's why. But
did you not like that I was peaceful? What the fuck?
But they're so dumbfounded at the fact that I take so much pleasure in the cleaning up shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's just my thing, man. It's just what I like to do. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love going into a situation where a person is pissed off and mad because their cat, dog, baby, or whatever happened. You know, they're pissed off. They have to spend money. But when the job is done, they're happy that they spent that money.
Because you show that it was worth it.
Yeah. And my goal is to, when I leave, is to make the customer feel like they should have paid more. Yeah.
So you leave them feeling bad. I like it.
Yeah, we were talking about regrets.
Dude, not only do you guys get your carpet cleaned, you get to walk away with zen. All right? You get to just walk away with a peace of mind if you get Fred's carpet cleaning.
No, it's conflicting emotion you leave them with.
Yeah.
I'm so happy about this, but man, I feel bad about ripping that guy off.
I have to leave that guy a review. That fucking guy is amazing. I thought his big black bald-headed ass was gonna rob me. But he paid the $22 and left me $15. Back to you, Omar.
You're right. I don't know if it's getting older or anything like that, but like once you get to that moment of like you just don't give a fuck what other people think about you, man, it is so fucking freeing. Because I used to remember like back in the day, I'd just be like, all right, cool, let me just adapt to like my surroundings or something like that, and just like, or just appeal to people, get these other people to like me and stuff like that. Whether it be job, stand up, or like, you know, just like school and you're trying to get yourself a girl and she just like, and you're like, you try to change the way that you are for that relationship, even though that's not really you. You start pretending you like bullshit or something like that, and just. But once you just be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be me the entire time. If you don't like me, you're right. Go fuck yourselves, man. It's just that moment of clarity where you're just like, yeah, who cares anymore? It doesn't even matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I thank God every day, man, that I was born in Austinite. I just think it's a pleasure to be brought up in a melting pot like that. You know what I'm saying? Where you have so many different cultures, backgrounds, what have you, man, that's around you, where you just can't really be like, But with that being said, you also are befriended by different cultures and stuff like that, so you recognize the derogatory shit when they try to come towards you with. You know what I'm saying? Because you're welcome into, like with me, you're welcome to the Mexican gangs and the Asians and so on and so forth. And it's like, oh, okay. And then you get to learn the language. You know what I'm saying? So when another person try to come at you with that bullshit, you like, hey, hold the fuck up, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of like, as comics, I don't know if you do this, but you have jokes that you can tell a white audience, but that same joke, you would word it differently or add other things to it for different audiences.
Fuck yeah.
So it's kind of like, is it kind of like that? Like,
yeah.
I know how to talk to you, and I know what your silence means, and I know what your eyes mean.
I purposely put myself in an all-black audience because sometimes I feel like I have lost myself. You know, after doing so many shows with mixed crowds, like, okay, man, can I go into a club and rock it with motherfuckers that's smoking weed, full of this Hennessy, and don't want to hear shit from me? Because most of the time when that happens, I'm out of town. I'm not doing it in Austin, so I'm fairly new in stand up. I'm in an all black audience, which these motherfuckers do not get. they like dogs. So if your ass ain't got no good setup punchline in Austin, they'll give you a chance. Like, okay, let's hear this guy out.
It's important that you're trying.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let's give this guy a participation rhythm because he's trying. But when you go out of town, it's like, okay, they bring you up as, hey, man, this next comic coming to the stage all the way from Austin, Texas. These motherfuckers already groaning and turning in their chair. Hey, waitress, man, bring me another motherfucking drink. These
just
bitches
shots
don't want
everywhere. We all want to do it.
And then when you hit them with their realness, then all of a sudden, okay, man, let's hear this shit out. And I've had to tell, in Houston, I was at one spot, and I had to tell them, I said, hey, man, we can sing together, but we can't talk together. Y'all gonna have to shut the fuck up. Mm-hmm. I done drove 2.5 hours, and I'm gonna speak my piece.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You better eat some of the wings that lady out there cooking and shut your motherfucking ass up. Shit, but yeah. Did I answer your question, man?
Yeah, you're more than welcome to, man.
I mean, what? Did I answer it?
Oh, yeah, no, you answered. I thought you asked me if you want to
That
answer.
was a shitty way of saying no.
He's not even listening.
I heard a lady about wings in a black room, and that's all I took from it.
Don't edit that part out. That part should be left in. The interviewer is not listening to you.
We got Omar singing in one of the episodes where
shit.
We show how stupid we are a lot.
Fucking A. I'm curious about like these shows when you do go out of town and you do these shows, you do these like Pacific rooms and everything like that, man, dude. Have you ever been in a room where it's just like, wow, I don't think anybody here would get me at all?
Yeah.
Tell me about some of those experiences, or like a show that you just totally said, you know, fuck it, I regret taking this shit, man.
No, man. I mean, but you gain material from that. You know, since it's Pride Month, I'll say the fucking shit. Since it's Pride Month, when I do the bit about, so one time, man, I was at this gay bar doing this show, and I was in the bathroom doing this coke with this transsexual. And I just stopped right there. Now everybody's want to know why the fuck.
Where is he going with this shit?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I lie and be like, well, man, y'all want to hear the story? They're like, yeah, because that setup is just so attention seeking. You know. So back to your point, have I did places? Fuck it. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing there. You know what I'm saying? I had never did a gay show at a show at a gay bar before. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. You know what I'm saying? So that whole bit, when I do that whole bit, was actually true. That's why I can't never forget it, because everything that I say in that bit actually happened. When I said, hey man, you know it's all right for y'all to laugh just like it's all right for y'all to fuck each other. And everybody like, all right, we do like to fuck each other.
I don't know if I should be offended or if he's on my side.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because that's why I'm on this stage, is to make you guys laugh. I don't have no ulterior motive by being up here. I don't have an agenda.
Are you saying the regret in this story was the booker booking you for this show?
Nah, man. I don't. I think what had happened was, man, is that I was new to the scene. I had something different to offer. I'm a black man, you know what I'm saying? So I'm different. Maybe even the fact that I'm black and bald, I'm be more acceptable here. You know what I'm saying? They'll hear me out. But I was super nervous.
Yeah.
I was super nervous, man.
Were you at a point where you felt like any show at that time that was coming at you was like a brand new experience? Like, maybe I'm not ready for any of this, but let's see where it goes.
Fuck yeah.
And
I did an all black. I did an urban weekend in New Braunfels and ate a whole bowl of dicks. And it was just, I heard somebody scream out, get your bitch ass off the stage. I was like, oh shit. I was like, we finna fight.
Was it your jokes or your delivery?
It was the fact that I was too cocky. And I was like, oh, these jokes have been working. These are jokes that I'm going to say. And I made fun of them. I was like, I've been out here for an hour. I didn't see any showers. You motherfuckers bathing. You know what I'm saying? I was half drunk.
They thought you were just being a dick up there.
Yeah, I was. I was actually being a dick.
Oh, okay.
I was 6
So they
months.
were
I
right.
was I even 6 months? I don't even think I was 6 months in. And I just went up there, man, and I felt bad. I walked through the crowd looking for that guy who said, "Get your bitch ass off the stage." And Marcellus Creighton, man, came over there and he was like, "Man, you mad, right?" I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm mad, the motherfucker." He said, "Man, is you mad enough not to take this money?" I said, "Nah, I'm not that mad."
Wait,
Shit.
so what happened, like, the next day? Because I don't know about you, every time I do a show on the way home and the next couple of days, I'm like, how did that go? What can I do better?
That's why I'm glad I don't get drunk or get high no more, because that shit be weighing on me. The thing that I do after I eat a bowl of dicks on stage is find the stage as fast as I can so I can redeem myself.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But what if you go back on stage and it sucks again?
You just keep going back.
It just,
You just
until
keep going back. You just keep going back, man.
It's like you're just chasing that high.
Yeah, you are. You are. That's exactly what you're doing. What you say, brother?
I said eventually you're gonna do one show where you'd be like, wait a minute, I think I got this again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're gonna get the rebound.
I mean, everybody does those shitty ass open mics. You know what I'm saying? Those 2 to 3 minutes, maybe 4, if you just say fuck the light. You know what I'm saying? And then nobody laughing, and then you get that first show. And then you go out there and you're like, fuck it, man. And you go out there and you come out with your best one-liner and you hit it, and you cream yourself. Well, I cream myself. I don't know about you. I cream myself, and I was like, this is what it's about. Oh, man.
Or if the audience talks, somebody, just one guy from the audience is like, that joke that you said.
Yeah.
Let me say it back to you.
Yeah.
This is why I liked it. It's like,
yeah, right.
You're paying attention?
That slow ass tear that drops.
Nobody's recycling that tear.
You're like, oh man, the nights of going to 2, 3 mics, man, and just putting myself through this torture. This is what it's all about. God, this is amazing. And then you started getting booked, and you get to open up for people that you like. Oh my God. Oh man, that's a mind fuck. When you open up for your idol, and like one of your idols, and they say, man, you know, they give you, because the old heads have been doing it for 25 plus years. It's never, hey, yeah, man, you did. It's a head nod. It's the nod. It's never, it's the, okay, all right. This motherfucker's working with something. It's just a nod. It's not a whole lot of shit.
It kind of makes you think, I'm on the right track.
Yeah.
I'm doing the right shit. Because you said something about it.
Like I said, even if you go through that walk in the back and stuff like that, you're just walking through the crowd, like I said, of comics. You see that one comic that just looks over that you respect. You just be like, yeah. And it's just like that's the feeling. That's the best feeling in the world. You walk in with just such a high head. You feel so great about yourself. You're just like, yo, dude, I can eat a double cheeseburger and not get any calories whatsoever. This is fucking great, man.
Man, I'm so insecure about my stand up to where if there's a comic there that I respect and I'm opening or featuring or whatever, and they ask me, you know, man, hey man, you a stand up? I'll tell them no. You know what I'm saying? And I've been called out for that, but I don't care. I'll be like, no. And then I go do my set, come off the stage, and they're like, you know, as the weekend progress, they're like, oh yeah, okay, this motherfucker here, all right, man.
I could verify this because we're watching Miss Pat, me and you, and like Miss Pat sits right next to you, and you just tell her I'm not a comic, and I just want to go over, man, that's some bullshit. But there's also a part of me thinking like, I think Lando's trying to fuck Miss Pat. You know what? I can't fucking get into this shit, man. Fuck.
That's a 2-folder. Well, Miss Pat's married, man, so no. Ex-nay.
Happily?
I don't know, but I wouldn't cross that. She would have to do that. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
You don't do that with a married woman. You let them cross the line. You don't cross the line.
I tied Miss Pat shoes, and that was like, man, that was amazing.
She went and destroyed that fucking night at freaking Cap City, man. I was just in the floor laughing, man. It was just so goddamn good. and like I legit just like walked away. You stayed for a while.
Cause I was booked that weekend, so I had to come early. I had to come on the first night. You know what I'm saying? And I went and picked my daughter up and came back and got my picture. But that was amazing. I've been a fan of hers for a long time, and I had to calm myself down because I didn't want to go into male groupie mode.
Oh my god, miss that.
Yeah, I went into male groupie mode. When I seen Salt and Pepper, I went into male groupie mode. When I seen Brandy, I mean the list goes on, man. Shit, if I'm a fan, I'm a fucking fan.
If I ever see the Backstreet Boys, I'm doing that, man.
Oh my god, which one you like?
You and every other middle-aged white woman, man. That's pretty much what they're.
I grew up with them, alright? They were my new kids on the block. Don't you judge me, you bitch!
I'll just say, man, they were doing a residency like in Las Vegas, man. Did you go over there to hang out with them and try to fuck the Backstreet Boys? You and every other bitch in that crowd?
Dude, let me tell you right now. So the Backstreet Boys, a few years back, there was a Backstreet Boys fucking cruise. Those guys were like the cruise directors, and I was like, I could have fucked one of them. Like, 12-year-old Sam would have had every dream come true.
Oh my god, and not 12-year-old Sam.
And you know what? They would have been my brother husbands. That's how good I feel about this.
That's kind of pedophilish, though.
Yeah. Was that cruise ship going to Biscuit Island or something?
When you're 12, you just hold hands and you might get pregnant. All right, I grew up Muslim. We didn't do that.
Oh my god, that is crazy.
Emotions are scary.
12-year-old, I don't want to hear that.
Look, I was going for the youngest one, and he was 24.
I don't even have a kid, and I don't even want to hear that shit. What's wrong with you?
Right.
I don't want to hear about your middle school crushes and stuff like that. People 25 years older than you. Damn.
Me and Brian Luttrell one day.
Ah, dude.
Thank you for listening to the All Regerts podcast with Sam Narani and Omar Gonzalez. Remember this, just because you have regrets doesn't mean you cannot live life as if you have no regrets. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful night. Goodbye.
Lando, you got any socials, man, or stuff like that where people want to get on to, that you want to get on to, man? Like your Instagram, Facebook, all that shit?
I'm on Instagram at Funny Man Shep on Instagram. My Facebook is Lando Shepard. I really reveal myself, the man, the father, the single motherfucker that doesn't want to be in any relationships.
And he also fucks moms.
Yes, I do. Grandmas preferably.
Oh, he likes
I like granny panties. I love that. I love that silver lining. It's always a silver lining in your day, and you have to find it. You can find it in those granny panties.